Hi guys. Let's see. Can you see me? Um, I don't know if you guys can see me because my room is known to be dark. Okay, I guess this be good enough. Hello guys. I'm on here. I'm back. Of course, everybody know I went in to be induced. On the 10th, which was Tuesday night. And guess what? I had my baby. I'm so happy. Um, I had my baby Wednesday, November the 11th at 1:20 p.m. Um, I'm gonna do my labor. I'm gonna go ahead and do my labor and delivery videos first, and then for all my friends or whatever, then I just go ahead. I do a private video showing you the baby or whatever, because I don't want to put her on here. Because I'm still making some of my videos public, but only my friends are gonna be able to see the baby, um, or whatever. So if you're subbing to me, watching my videos, and you want to see the baby, just you know, send me a friend's request or a message or something or send me a message or whatever. But first, I want to say thank you to everybody um, that for the support, the questions I didn't know that was answered. Um, just listen to everybody's stories and everything. I just want to just tell you guys thank you. And I can't believe it's over. Anyway, I'm kind of sad that my pregnancy is over with, but I'm gonna still be doing my videos with her in it, and then my like mommy videos, and I'm gonna try to do those like once a week. But anyway, today is Friday, November the 13th, and she is 2 days old. Um, let's see first. Okay, let me start out with my labor and delivery. I'll probably make some different parts, 1, 2, and 3 of this. But I went in on Tuesday night at 7:30. Me and my husband to start the induction. When I got to the hospital, I went to register what is it? Admissions. And the funniest thing was before me and my husband went into the hospital. Let me tell you guys, we sat in the car and we prayed, and we just said that we was going to give everything to God. And my husband, he grabbed me by my hand. He told me, he said, before we get out of this car, we gonna pray, and this what we gonna do. Before we put our feet on the ground here at this hospital, we gonna give everything to God, and we just gonna walk in here, and we gonna give it to Him. So that's what we did. We went into the hospital, went to admissions. I had already pre-registered online, and for you guys that's getting ready to have a baby in the future, if your hospital lets you pre-register. It's easy. It's quicker. I mean, it just made it a breeze for its admission. You still got to fill out the paperwork, but everything was just already ready to go. So I'm so thankful for doing that. Um, let's see, because I don't want her to wake up before I finish this video. Okay, we went into the hospital on Tuesday. Went to admissions, and I told her my name. And the funniest thing is that when I got there and I told the young lady that I was there for an induction and my appointment, well, I was scheduled for induction at 7:30. She was like, "Oh, well, we got a full house tonight, and we're gonna send you over to triage, and we're gonna have them do a non-stress test on you to make sure that everything's all right with the baby, and if everything is not all right with the baby, then we'll have to go ahead and keep you. So if the baby is all right, then what we'll do is we're gonna schedule you to either go back to a room tonight, late on the night. Now remind you now, it's already like after it's going on 8 o'clock. Okay. So she was like, well, we're gonna just go ahead and just send you home, and then in the morning time, you can just come in at 7:30 and we'll induce you at 7:30 in the morning instead of 7:30 at night. But we want you to go ahead and go do the non-stress test. So my husband, of course, he's not quick-tempered, but he don't like to be played with when it comes to business. Like, he's the type of person, like, if you tell him something, then be sure what you tell him. Because, all that back and forth or whatever, it just irks him. And it irks me too, but it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers my husband. Well, anyway, during the time of waiting to go back to have the non-stress test done, I had to still go over to registration, where, of course, I had already pre-registered, but I had to still go sign my paperwork and all that stuff like that. So I signed the papers and whatever. That was a breeze because I had already pre-registered. So we had to go back out and wait in a waiting area for a bed to become available in triage. So once I got back, it took them about maybe half an hour. So now we already at about going on 9 o'clock now. So we like 9:40. I'm sorry, 8:40, something like that. So finally we go back to triage. They hooked me up to the baby monitor, the heart monitor, and all that stuff like that. And it was supposed to be a 20-minute non-stress test. Well, they went out and they called my doctor. Now I'm already like 40 weeks and 5 days. So they went and they called my doctor, and I don't know what she said to them or whatever, but they just kept me on the monitor, and the baby in the meantime kept going to sleep. Like, she wasn't as active on the non-stress test as they would like for her to be, so they kept coming back with this little thing. Then they put it to your stomach like a little shock thing, I guess, and it gets the baby to move. And it did like 2 or 3 times. And the doctor that was on call, not for my doctor, but just the hospital doctor, OB doctor for the hospital, had went back to deliver a baby, and they wouldn't let me go until he looked at the heart, the non-stress test. So he went over it. So when he went over it, he was like, everything's fine. But guess what? 2 more people had a baby while we were sitting there waiting. So she came back. She said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and keep you. We're not going to put off your induction. We're just going to go ahead and keep you, and we're going to hook you up to the IV. So that's what they did. Then finally the nurse from labor and delivery came up to triage and got me and my husband, and got me and my husband, and took us back to our room where we would be delivering the baby. Well, we get back to the room, and of course I think it was like 9:50, 10 minutes to 10. No, it wasn't. I'm tripping. It was like 20 minutes to 10. It's like 9:40, something up in there. So the nurse, she was moving kind of quick because my midwife really wanted me to get that service in and to get that service soft, and hopefully to start maybe even dilating a little bit more, so that morning we could just go get the potential start and the baby here. Well, and I know how to make a part to this. So what they did was she went ahead, she put the service in at 11 o'clock. I think it was 10. She put it in at 11. Once they, hooked me up, got me ready. Once I changed my clothes out, and it's kind of, the time was just passing. So it was like 11 o'clock. They put the server in and left it. So I'm fine, and man, my husband, we're just talking, watching TV, whatever. And then around about 3 o'clock in the morning, well, first, the baby kept flipping back and forth and going off the heart monitor, just driving these people crazy. And she was flipping on and off the heart monitor, just driving. So they had to keep coming back and finding her heartbeat, because she would 1 minute be over here and she would 1 minute, and this is all just, she was all over the place, So they kept coming back throughout the night, fixing my heart monitor. Then the bed was so uncomfortable, and I had to keep tossing and turning. So every time I would turn, it would throw the heart monitor off. So they would have to come back there again, reset the heart monitor. It was just so good. And I'm gonna do a part 2 of this. To be right back.